Hi, welcome. Today we're going to dive into something that happens usually to all of us after a breakup. And it is like we start replaying memories, thinking obsessively about what happened, questioning ourselves what went wrong, what we did wrong. And that goes nonstop to the point that many times we can't even think about and focus on to anything else. So today I'm going to tell you why this happens and most importantly, how to break free from that obsession. Why obsession happens? When you can stop thinking about your ex, actually, it's not about them. And this may surprise you. What is really happening here is that your subconscious mind is playing an automatic record, like in a plane, like the black box on an airplane after an accident that is everything that happens is recorded there, where the same happens with the subconscious mind. Every forgotten memory, desire, hurts, feelings, emotions from the past are recorded there. And they replay every time your mind recognizes a familiar place where you have been before. If you were not loved unconditionally, or at least you didn't feel that way, you're going to try in every relationship to fix that, to solve that problem, to close the gap. So actually, it's not even about your ex, it's about that wound inside you that is deep rooted in your subconscious mind that needs to be healed. Another thing that we need to consider is that our subconscious mind is 95% of the mind, and the conscious mind is only 5%. What does it mean? We are using our conscious mind, our 5%, to change a pattern, to change a behavior that actually belongs to the subconscious mind, which is the 95%. So that makes things really tricky. And another thing that happens also is that the language of your subconscious mind is not the same as your conscious mind. So it's like, imagine that you're trying to have a deep conversation and a connection with someone who doesn't speak your language, right? When you're going through this process, you may find yourself having thoughts like, he never really loved me, he has forgotten about me already, no one truly loved me, I was such a fool for believing him. And you may have those thoughts constantly in your mind over and over again every single day, for weeks sometimes. But what happened here is that these thoughts, they feel so real, but actually they're not facts. These are just the echoes of this old wound in your subconscious mind that is the wound of not feeling loved unconditionally. So this may surprise you, but actually this happens. Those are just thoughts. So the wound is actually very old, ancient, and it's the wound that makes you chase after the one who is unavailable, distant, or inconsistent in an attempt to fill that gap, to finally get the love you didn't felt when you were growing up, because this usually happens during childhood. So how to break the pattern? As I was saying before, our subconscious mind is 95% of the mind and the conscious is only 5%. And also that the language of the subconscious mind is totally different from the conscious mind. So remember your dreams. When you have a dream, usually you may say, but this dream doesn't make any sense. Of course, doesn't make any sense for our rational mind. It's not logical, it's not rational, but actually it's passing a message from your subconscious mind to the conscious through a dream. So that's what we're talking about. In my approach to support you in this process of breaking free from the old ancient pattern that is attaching you emotionally to someone, is using the language that the subconscious mind understands. And what is that? There are many ways. usually is symbolic language. It's like having a conversation with the subconscious mind, like in a dream. For that, we may use art therapy. We may use direct dreaming, which is a technique to like relive in a dream state. It's in between in a dream and an awakened state. And also art, as I said, rituals, shamanic rituals to let go, to cut cords, or any other thing like that. And actually, it's something that we have to create a new program to reprogram the mind to break free from that old pattern and replace this with a new version of you. And that is the kind of work that I offer. It's a little bit different. It's not like talk therapy. It's not about following certain rules that use the conscious mind, the rational mind, because that doesn't work unless we do this with a lot of repetition. So in my approach, I include guided meditation, art therapy, rituals, symbolic language, and I have a list of resources that are available for you if you are willing to start this process. And remember this, you are not really trapped in your obsession, in the obsessive thoughts. You can break free from that if you want to do the work. And that's what I'm offering. So if this resonates with you and you are ready to take the first step, I'm offering you a free complimentary call, 15 minutes, where we can have a conversation. You can express to me what your situation is, what do you need, how do you feel, and together we may create a plan or something that may help you to break free from this obsession and break free from the pattern actually, so you can really become magnetic and free to receive and enjoy the life and the love that you deserve. All the information is in the description below. Just find it there, give me a call, and let's talk about it. Let's see what happens. It's free, so nothing to lose. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Share this video with your friends. And remember, life is more beautiful and is right there for us if we want to take the first steps for transformation and evolution. See you next time. Namaste.